Coming up next is Russia's Alexei Yagudin, who, starting with the gold last year at Skate Canada, went on to win every event he entered for the rest of the season. The Olympic champion, who defeated rival Evgeny Plushenko in Salt Lake City, is also the four-time world champion. Now, most skaters with those credentials would retire from competitive skating, but not Alexei. He has more records to break.
I want to get more titles. I mean, there's never going to be enough. And I know that it's really hard for everyone for us to say, okay, that's enough, we have to stop, because we never know when is the right time to stop. But it's definitely not for another 4 years for me, so that's why I'm trying to still compete.
Alexei Yagudin takes the ice now, 22, the Olympic gold medalist. The music, the man in the iron mask. We've seen that before.
Such a character-driven skater. He has developed this character within the music, but there's a golden opportunity for him right now. No one has landed a quadruple in this competition, and here's his attempt at the quadruple toe. Close to the boards, too close to the boards, causing him to have that fall. Attempt at the quadruple toe, and that short of rotation also. It's kind of like the air coming out of a balloon when that happens.
Triple axel, forward edge. Notice how he drops his back. But look at this combination spin. First a flying camel, jump over to a sit spin, jump over to another sit spin, and a back spin pulling out. That's a big improvement over last year. But I must say there has been no time for these guys, any of them tonight, to really be able to pull themselves together and start this new season. In my book, this is far too early a championship to have to stick on them and make them skate at this particular period of time. I personally feel they need time off, they need time to recuperate, to rest and relax their body and work on the new programs. And I think that's probably one of the basic reasons why we're seeing a generally poor level of skating among the men tonight.
Used to anticipate the quad so much in men's figure skating. Then Alexei Yagudin came along and developed the footwork. The footwork that he has is extraordinary.
Sit spin with a very rounded back.
Really close to the boards. Not there for him to complete that rotation the way he wants.
this was the straight line footwork that he did so spectacularly last year at the Olympics that I think set him a whole milestone ahead of all his competitors. Final sit spin. Cannonball position. Oh boy, look at the expression on his face. Yeah. He is not happy with this performance. Gosh, my heart goes out to these guys. You know, they're pushing themselves so early in the season. It's difficult, and I feel for them. It's a tough scene.
Alexei Yagudin, who's been battling a stress fracture in his right hip. I asked him, what are you going to do for the rest of the season while going on a tour and competing with this problem? He says, I just have to keep going. I have to keep going. I'm not going to stop for now. So he's determined to get through this.
Well, I think it's a danger thing that they're all doing by trying to push themselves that far. He told me earlier that he had only 1 weekend off between now and next March.
One of the problems he has here, in my opinion, is that he is just too close to the boards. Your eyes catch those boards as you're getting close, and he bails out of that jump, having a crash into the boards. He needs to get that out in the middle of the ice to be successful.
And there is Yagudin sitting with his coach, Tatiana Tarasova, recently taken on as the coach of Sasha Cohen. We'll be seeing her again in this competition. She is his choreographer. The technical merit marks, they run from a 5.6 to a 5.9. That's pretty spectacular. Of course, that's from the Russian judge, who's forgiven if he's overconfident. And the presentation marks coming right up. Remember, they're on the perfect score of 6. Let's see what happens here. Again's the Russian, and judge gives him a 5.9. The rest very close behind with 5.8s and 5.7s. Nice sense of presentation, but just not at that top level at this time of the year. Now, he's in first place so far. And I think that's probably very justified. The performance a lot better than some of the previous skaters that we've seen make major mistakes.